Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for April 2nd, 2024. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle here for Capricorn. All right, so what we have is a creative endeavor and true love. And so this tells me a lot about how Capricorn, you may be attempting a new approach. You want to love people how, like, this is about, like, when you look at yourself, Spirit is calling attention to how you feel about yourself. I just got to be honest. It's like you have got to really love yourself. When you look in the mirror, you got to like what you see. That's more so of what they're talking about here. You got to like what you see. You got to see everything is beautiful within you, not an arrogant, oh, I'm the bomb. Like, and if you need to say that to yourself, you need to say that to yourself. But more so of an energy of like, I am light. I am truth, right? Wherever I go, I am the light. I am the truth within me, right? Okay, so you may have, yeah, they're saying something about how the energy is like you're manifesting light wherever you go, Capricorn. There's a strong manifestation energy here with you. The creative endeavor is the Hierophant, Page of Wands, Five of Swords, and Ten of Cups. There's something about feeling at some point very oppressed, especially when it comes to like there's children or something. And not that the children are feeling oppressed, not that you're oppressing them, but something to do with a situation where you realize that there's like rules and regulations, perhaps that oppress people or that oppressed you as a child. And it's almost as though you're trying to, you're trying a different approach. There's something about feeling not feeling like rules and regulations or some sort of tradition or something here is and it may be something that was, these types of things, how like this is the procedure, this is how you do, and it's like you're taught this when we're young. We're all taught this when we're young. This is how you do this and this is how you do that. And when you're dealing with like they tell you the rules of their house, right? When we walk in the house, we only walk on this carpet, or we only do this or something. There's some kind of ritual or rule or something that you realize is just it's not doing, it's defeating the purpose. It's sabotaging happiness. It's not light. It's not truth, right? If anything, now you may realize, I think you're going to be illuminated to the fact that maybe you were taken advantage of as a child. Like they took advantage of the fact that you were very obedient. That's what this looks like to me. And because this is obedience, this is an obedient child and happy to do it, but being taken advantage of. And so this is something, they're talking about something that happens that illuminates this fact. And then you realize, I want to treat people how I would have wanted to be treated as a child. You know what I mean? And that's very important. Maybe, and for a lot of people, that would tell you a lot, right? How you treat a child. But remember being a child. And that's something I would like to tell people sometimes too. Like, do you remember being a child and it was important to be nice? It was important to you that you were loving. It was important to you that, not you, but the people, the adults were calm. Wasn't it important for you that would happen, right? Or that there was a lesson learned and they were being honest and true? And you saw things happen in real time because they were the example of what they were telling me. There's some energy of this going on here with this example, the reflection. And it's like you may realize that you are fashioning some things off of that. And you realize, well, they were taking advantage of me. So what does that make me if I'm doing this? And it's only because I was raised this way that I did this, kind of thing. And so Spirit is calling attention to this. For a lot of you, is not that deep, right? But for many of you, you may realize that there's some sort of rule or law or something, or some kind of like, this is the instructions, and you realize there's a way to do it. And you just have to tap into that side of you that's inspired, that creative side of you. And you'll be able to solve whatever it is that's bothering you. But victim mentality is the magician, and strength, and I say bother because of the Five of Swords. It's like, leave me alone. And then you have to fight them away. And then but the fight is like, didn't I say leave me alone? Now it's the principle of the thing. Now you guys have blown everything to bits. You win, but now there's no vegetation And we can't even see the sun now because of all the smoke. Yeah, great idea. Now you get the land, but now there's nothing on this land. So, there's that energy going on. All right, so either way, you have victim mentality with the magician and strength. So the magician comes out again. Okay. And they're talking about feeling as though you are a product of your environment, right? You are manifested from this strength energy. You know what I mean? This is, you may be in this space in your mind. Spirit saying that this is sabotaging you. They're sabotaging your happiness because that's what they did. They would be victims, right? They would do this. They are the victim here, right? They may have been the type, like everybody has that energy going on, but there's some people that never did. And I noticed that. I've seen that a lot more than I've seen what I'm about to say. But these would be people that you came from that would be like, they can't help being a certain way because they were treated a certain way. And you're like, yes, you can. Just choose not to do it. Like, yes, you can. You can help yourself. If you are aware that you can't, the whole thing, if you're aware of this in the first place, you can change it. Because that means you know that it's not good. You know that it's sabotaging everything. You know that you're not happy and no one else is either. You already know this, right? And so you may be in this space with the people, with especially the support or the family energy. There's some family energy. So you may need to understand that as well, that this is what's coming from this, but also too, they're talking about, deserving would be under there, right? That you are not a product of your environment, right? This is a victim mentality. You can make it whatever you want it to be with the magician, and you can make it strong, solid, where nothing can take it down. You're not a victim. You know what I'm saying? They're saying that you are a manifester of one of the highest regards. Like if you think of something or you decide to act on something, it actually happens. Like you make it happen by hook or by crook. It's happening. You understand? When I say it's happening, it's happening. It's Capricorn, right? But I'm seeing a person who you could be walking in truth and light rather than saying, well, the only reason why I'm doing this is because this is what happened to me. They're like, you're not, no. It may have been ridiculous with the strength and magician. That means that it was a highly manipulative, but you still can help yourself. You can. Deserving is the Three of Pentacles and the High Priestess. This speaks a lot about how you really do deserve to build something. You do. You have to be in your mind, say that you deserve to build. You deserve to connect with other people. You deserve to be open. You deserve to be the epitome of truth, right? The epitome of it. You're working with spirit. You work with truth. You deserve that. Yes, you do. I'm seeing that others may have thrown you or derailed you off, but there's still a way back. A creative endeavor in this energy is saying that there's a creative way back to this. You can still always get there. It's by choice with the Hierophant, right? It's by conviction. It's by inspiration and allowing happiness and love to lead you. And so Spirit is throwing that out there for you. Right? And so with true love, they're saying you're going to be walking in this energy. This is what people are going to feel from you. I can be anything. I can do anything. Simply because you are in that space. So it's really important that you are in that space. You are a manifester. You manifest whatever you want in your life. What do you want? You want to be surrounded by light, by love, by things just like everything's in sync, right? You already know, you just get up, you already know. You're walking to the kitchen and here comes your spouse. Already walking to the kitchen. You guys are in sync. Everything's in sync. Not just your spouse, but like everything. You show up to work 5 seconds early, just in time to catch that call. Like you want to be that person that's always in this space of like right place, right time. And it starts with being the light. As you have strong manifestation powers. High Priestess and Hierophant is a pair, right? It's like this is psychic ability. Making anything happen. People are going to be, it's going to happen around them too. Jesus was reported as a Capricorn as well, right? But figuratively, the energy embodies that kind of thing, or we celebrate the birth of him and during that time. But look at the character of this. That same energy, that same individual was trying to teach everyone that they were magicians in their own right. Was trying to show everyone by being that example that I can heal people. I can perform miracles. So can you, my disciples, right? And did anyone? They didn't listen many times. It's like, come on. He just showed you. And you're going to be that person. Like, you're going to be in that energy, walking around, being that example for other people. And I know this is really, really deep, but I'm so serious. This is what is showing me. I have to tell you. You could be dealing with a Taurus, a Leo, an Aries, very strongly Aries and Leo, very strongly Pisces. But we also have Sagittarius. So you could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp. We have Aries, Taurus cusp here as well. Pisces, Aries. And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.